everybody. It's Julie from eatlifebalance.com. And the past couple of weeks, we've been talking so much about cleansing and detoxing. And recently, we've talked about, detoxing or cleansing our kitchen. And this time around, I want to talk about some simple ways that you can food and lifestyle ways that you can help to cleanse or detox your way through spring. And at least it's spring here. It's raining, but it's certainly warming up. So keep these tips in the back of your mind. There's 5 of them. You don't have to incorporate them all. Like I say, small mindful changes are the best way to impact your overall health long term. So if you can do them all now, great. But if you can't, incorporate 1 per week, for example. So the first thing that I do every morning, and I know a lot of you do, is just a simple glass of room temperature water with lemon. I probably have about, I would say, 4 cups of pure filtered room temperature water in the morning, sometimes even more with a big squeeze of this lemon, the whole lemon. If you're just starting out, maybe half a lemon. And a lot of people like it with hot water. Just don't use cold water, and ideally not tap water. Just want to make sure that it's filtered. But the reason why lemon is so great, it alkalizes your body right from the get-go when you get in or when you wake up. 2, we sleep most of the night without any hydration, of course. And I'm sure some of you get up in the middle of the night, have a glass of water, go back to bed. But for most of us, if we're getting a good 8 to 10 hours sleep, we're sleeping throughout the whole thing. And really, when we get up, we want to rehydrate our bodies. So lemon as well, because it's alkalizing, helps as well to remove toxins from the body. So if you really want to amp it up, if you're really going for a committed cleansing program, I guess, and really trying to pay attention to what you eat, I challenge you to take a shot of apple cider vinegar in that water, or you can do it on your own if you can hack it. I can't. But apple cider vinegar is amazing. There's so many uses for it. I can't start with it now, but this is a raw, unfiltered, unpasteurized, organic apple cider vinegar. And this is going to last you forever, by the way. But apple cider vinegar is full of great stuff, and it's so helpful for digestion because it's unfiltered and it's raw. It's got lots of enzymes in it and probiotics that really help to naturally cleanse the system, but help to support the digestive system. It's a little bit to get used to, but I love it, and I add it to my salads. So if I don't take it in the morning, it's in my salad. So at least once a day, you should incorporate that. Next up, I know a lot of you incorporate smoothies in your day, but for those of you that don't, it is the easiest way to incorporate greens and fruit. If you're big on a fruit-forward smoothie, some great fats, for example, vitamins and minerals and great enzymes and complex carbohydrates. It's just a full meal in one if you know how to make a good smoothie. But the reason why it's even better is, of course, it's great when you're busy and on the go, but 2, it helps, it's just easy to digest. And a lot of the we really forget how much pressure that we put our digestive system on when we're eating things like, a big hearty sandwich, meat and dairy. They're really hard on our digestion. And when you start incorporating smoothies, that really helps to give the digestion a bit of a break. My husband doesn't leave home without his smoothie. And the one thing that he's committed to doing every morning when he makes that smoothie is a big handful of organic spinach. I urge you to incorporate that because it's really going to help you so much. And it's a sort of the complete meal, right? So why not? The other thing, since we're on the topic of food, is maybe cutting out dairy and meat. Now, that may not mean for some of you completely, but maybe incorporating 1 meal a day that doesn't include dairy or meat. So that could be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. But maybe some of you can incorporate it once a week and make it a meatless Monday for you and your family. There's just so many great online recipes. Of course, Eat Life Balance has all plant-based recipes. With that. So on that note, focus on greens. 75% of your meal, every single meal, should be primarily greens, and then a combination of real good healthy fat and complex carbohydrates. But obviously it's just easier to digest. It puts less pressure on the digestive system. Your body is going to thank you for all of the vitamins and minerals that you are intaking. You're going to see an improvement in your skin, in your energy, your sleep, all of those great things. And trust me, I've been plant-based I still eat some fish on occasion and some eggs on occasion, but my health has changed completely when I focused on those things alone. The last thing, in any sort of detoxification or cleansing program that you're in, and even if you're not doing something that is structured like a lot of people do, the most important thing to me is a program of self-care. Because now it's kind of a thing we can go down the road and talk about so many options there. But self-care is really just taking a couple minutes a day for just you. And for me, it starts with an Epsom salt bath. And so generally, most days out of the week, I pour myself an Epsom salt bath with, that's the French side, with essential oils, of course, and I take a good soak for about 20 to 30 minutes. Now, Epsom salts, of course, are great for you. I used to always think they're for old people, but they're not. For everybody. And part of the reason why Epsom salts are making such a great comeback is because they're high in magnesium. And a lot of us, especially women, are low in magnesium. And magnesium is so important to our bodies. It's actually has so many processes that it partakes in that I can't even begin to tell you. And so when we're low and deficient on it, we see a lot of health issues as a result of that. High anxiety and lack of sleep, restlessness, muscle issues, and things like that. So if you're experiencing any of those, Epsom salts might be your relief. The other thing that you may want to incorporate at night or in the morning really is a dry brush on your skin. Partly with the Epsom salt bath is that magnesium helps to pull out toxins. And so does dry brushing, actually. It helps to exfoliate the skin, open up the pores, and help your skin with its own natural detoxification process. I think we're so accustomed to being everything eliminated from the digestive system, but in fact, our skin is probably even as important as digestion. So if you really want to amp up your bath too as well, you can add some apple cider vinegar or baking soda. And baking soda in particular helps to soften the skin, but it also helps with detoxification. So those are my tips, 5 really easy tips. You don't have to do them all, but certainly think about incorporating at least one of those for every week for the next few weeks, or do them all if you're super eager. But like I said, they're small, mindful solutions, so you don't have to take them all, but certainly consider one, if not all of them, as an option to help bring your body into spring. So I hope you're having a great week so far, and we'll talk to you soon.